No one's in here, so I'm gonna wait. I'll just cancel it. It's live, no one's online. Greetings, whoever's joined. I am in my 4th buy-to-let, and I thought I'd show you around. So, I might, depending on how many people join the live, I might just do a normal video. So let's see. Right, so, as you can see, the view is bloody gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I think that's the Bulk Mountain. Lee, you're Welsh, I think. You should know, right? Over there. It's all the fun. In there is knotweed. In there. But it's fine, because this is the house. It comes with that land there. And actually a bit of land below it. There's nothing we can do with it, but it comes with the land. Let me show you the house from outside. You can kind of see it's a standard Welsh terrace. I just came to drop off some sinks that I've got for cheap. Then I'll show you the house when let's go in. Fuck. Cool. So you got electrics. You can see they obviously need a little bit of work. The Sparky's coming today. Can I say Sparky? Electrician is coming today. It's kind of been half rewired. I don't know. It's a weird house. It's got this kind of plaster which is blown in some parts, and then more here. Gonna get rid of that. The lights, I mean, do they work? I don't know. They're sort of half a rewire. No, they don't work. So this might be a bit dark. Generic hill. Oh, nice one there. I like that. Right. So you walk in. Nice new stairs behind me. Come. Oh, there's. Don't want to trip on that. That's my sink. It's worth 110. Got it for 40 quid. That one's worth like 180 quid. It's so heavy, but I got it for like 20 quid. Got some mirrors from Trago Mills, really cheap place in Wales. Motiol, if you would like to live here, £600 a month. Yeah, think about that. Got the gas thing. Got a drywall there. You can see it's plasterboarded, ready to be plastered. Nothing's been done. But on the other side, it's been left. I think someone bought it for a bit cheaper than I got. I got it for 40 grand. If only I got it for 399, alright, I'd avoid stamp duty. And they sort of half did it because also there's some new copper up there. So I think they were doing like a proper job. Like this must have been a tip before they came basically. So yeah, we're gonna either strip the wallpaper and blue grit and then paint, or paint on top of it, or put new wallpaper on it. It's got radiators. It's got, I don't know, I'm not sure what this is. My team need to come look at the structure of this because it is also cracking. RS shed on the top, which is not actually steel, but it's wood, which may need changing. And then we've got the floorboards and stuff up here. So again, needs sealing, and then needs a rewire finishing, but it's got some nice LED bulbs in it. The person was kind enough to leave this list. I don't know if you can read it, but of what's working or what's not. So that was good. Left me some sofas too. Cheers for that. He's going to pay for the fucking skip. Internal window, which we're either going to board over or we're going to paint it, put some flowers and make it look funky. Again, no ceiling because they're rewiring. I'll take you that there were a few cobwebs here, so please excuse me. This is the bathroom. And actually, you can see it's pretty non-offensive. I mean, yes, they've done an absolute shit show with the glue or silicone, whatever this shit is, and they've panelled it, that's fine. You know, an old lady marble, as I call it. Ceiling, I love plaster. And then into the bathroom. Oh, isn't it lucky that I just bought a mirror? Put a mirror up here, look at that. Oh, this is interesting. We noticed your property was recently purchased via auction. That's pretty. I like the marketing, but I don't know why it's in the sink. Toilet's okay. It's the old Georgian Victorian thing. This is, you know, Victoria Plum's finest, but it's tiled from floor to walls, which is pretty good. Put some light behind the window, make it look like outside daylight. Very, very nice. That's an idea. The ceiling is shite, needs repainting. I'm not a fan of sliding doors, but I will probably keep them. Now here is the pièce de résistance of this house, yeah? You ready for this? This is the kitchen. So it's a fairly small space, right? And they put black wall tiles, brown units, and a black worktop. Look, when you have a small space, what is the thing you want? Light and space. What the hell puts in a black work? Nonsense. But I'm not changing it because of the area and because it is new. Like, you know, the things haven't even been taken off. Also, black sink, which I do like, with a black tap, which was fitted. What's up? What? Something's not right there. But yeah, and then the floor is also quite dark, which I may revive on the floor. I probably won't because of the area. I do like how big these tiles are, but I don't like the colour. Also, what is this? Why is the plug and why is the what? What? I don't know. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. Right, I'm gonna open the back door. Like to show you that this back garden is huge. Are you ready for this? Like it's humongous. I can't believe how big it is. Big, innit? This is good though. This is a good rental garden. I'm just being quiet because there's neighbours somewhere, I'm sure. But you can see, just gonna de-weed it. I thought that corner actually, if I painted that corner, could put like a cool graffiti art thing there, but it's not the area for that. But I think I will paint it. And I don't know, maybe get like a young failing artist and say, hey, you know, paint me something for your portfolio. Who knows? Yes, Henry, I'm in Wales. Of course I am, man. It's my property. I don't buy anywhere else. And then next door, got a balcony. This house luckily has no damp, which is just Wales is damp. Hasn't got damp. No knotweed either, which, considering it backs onto a forest up there, which I think there was a mine way behind it, it's pretty good. So yeah, that's the garden. Make sure I walk up. It's got a cooker from Howden's, Lamona, that's their range, which needs a good scrub-a-dub. Here's the crazy thing: the appliances, like you got a Bush dishwasher and a Hot Point, what's this called, washing machine. But he's got the cheapest ovens available in Howden's range, and he's got the ugliest kitchen. People got no style, man. People got no style. The door will be replaced. You can see the stairs here, right? Just about. Obviously not to building regs, but basically, let me do it from this angle. Basically, I wonder if can I put flash? Oh, that's cool. Instead of just normal balustrades, I'm going to put like 2 strips of MDF, just boom, boom, and just paint them in like grey, sexy grey. Or I may put like a glass. So imagine from here, if I was flipping this, I'd put glass from here all the way up here, all the way across, and it wouldn't cost me too much because there's a local supplier who is really cheap, who's done one of my friend's properties, and it would look so freaking good. But it's a rental, so I don't know. Right, up the stairs, which I'm going to point down so that my phone gives me some light. I like this flash feature. It's kind of funky. Your floorboards, yeah, that's good. Good start, innit? The hell was that noise? Sound like a freaking armadillo. You can see it's gone back to brick. We're just gonna ooh, my skin looks caramel in this. We're just gonna re-plaster it. Put a ceiling on. That'd be useful, wouldn't it? And some insulation, because I believe there is no insulation and Wales is cold. And then, which room should we go in first? Let's go into the master bedroom, eh? Master bedroom. There's no rad. We need to rehang it. No rewire has been done up here. It's cool. There's a boiler. Just gonna box it off, paint it grey perhaps. Don't know what this shit is, but we're gonna fix it. Windows open to stop condensation. New skirting, of course. Rewire kind of started. Curtain on the door. Okay, cool. New door. Sort this out. Electrician starting tomorrow, Monday. These floors are a bit suspicious. There's a new copper. This room is my favourite. Look at this. Robbie, I picked Wales because listen to the podcast and I'll tell you. Good rental demand, good sales demand. The people are really friendly. I've discovered the place is beautiful, as I will floorboards, as I will show you. And it looks so good in the rain, actually. Lots of old school opportunities here to innovate and disrupt the market, which is in a lot of places actually, and it's a good place to get all your money back out if you can find the deals. Hey Romana. Hey David. So this is my favorite room because it's pink. Obviously, it's my color. There's a bit of damp here, but I think it's like condensation, or because it's not really. Yeah, and then some ugly shirt there, and yeah, weird color, huh? And is it art? I don't know what it is. That scrapey shit on the wall. Claire. So the refurb should cost about $8,000. It's bits, right? Like the room's painted, another room's painted. The flooring downstairs is Howden's laminate, it's done, and there's some left. The guys left all the internal doors for us. It's basically paint, decorating, carpets, half a rewire, some replastering, some ceiling. So between 8 to 10 should do it on this one. Because there's no kitchen and bathroom, we're saving $2,000 a pop-ish. So that's why it sounds maybe like it's a bit less, but also got a really good team. So this guy, as you can see, has left me some knotty pine. Knotty pine. That sounds like a dancehall artist, doesn't it? Yeah, my name Knotty Pine. Doors. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So enough for everything. And are these? Oh shit! This is nice. I believe. But that looks like skirting. I think. Is it? I don't know what else. Well, there's the door. I don't know. He's left some stuff, and which I actually haven't really looked at. What is that? Oh, what's a curtain? That is skirting board, I think. So yeah, the refurb. Some of the materials are here. Got the laminate. Got some expensive cement, and then he's also bought what is that? Bonding coat. And he got some tiles there. Some more tiles here. I mean, these are expensive tiles, this company, this British, I can't know what they're called. But also his handle choice is mad ugly. Look at that. The hell, man. What's the point of spending money on this and then getting... Romano, my power team, my legal team. Theo, am I going with the full cost on the podcast? Probably not. Only because I only go through that with the people who do my earn and learn, who invest with me. Because it's unfair if I go through it with everyone. But I do go through like the top level costs. And I think I've been through this one, but I will do it as we progress and on some videos. Romana, my builders found me via the podcast. So I can't really give advice on finding good builders because they do it all for me, the project managers. There's a knotweed over there. Beautiful. And solicitors I know through a contact who I can introduce you to. Broker is Shazad Ahmed, who's in Wales, and you probably see him on Facebook. Solicitor, broker, builders, accountants. My girlfriend's mother is an accountant, but I need a property accountant. That's coming soon. Yeah, the best advice is to network like crazy. Meet as many people as you can. Build a brand. You know, have something worth talking about with people, and just be prepared to kiss some frogs, really. And to manage your own life. You have to project manage your own life in terms of what's happening in property to then be able to project manage a refurb and other stuff. So let me have a look. What is it? Just checking the time because I have to make sure that I'm going to my next viewing, which is cool. So you can see there's lots of stuff in here. So this is the project. £40,000 purchase price. Should be an £8,000 refurb, and the revalue conservatively is £70,000 to £75,000. If I put a bit of sauce in here, a bit of swag, I could probably resell it for about 80. Because actually, this street is quite nice. Like, this area is kind of in a place where you wouldn't necessarily think you get amazing tenants or like people who have money, but actually, when you look at some of the cars and how nicely the houses and gardens are, it kind of gives me some hope that maybe it's a nice street in a quiet little area, which it might be. So yes, this is my house that I've purchased. I put 10% down at auction. The rest was funded by an investor. I think it's 8 to 10% a year, I think, because they funded about 110% of the refurb of the purchase price. And the refurbishment is funded by someone who I know off Instagram who approached me and wanted to invest, and they're getting a good interest rate as well. Time frame, it should be 4 weeks. I'm gonna say 5 because the electrician needs 4 to 5 days apparently to rewire. So that's next week kind of gone, then everyone else can come in afterwards and get it done. I've also got 6 refurbs on at the moment, so my team are very busy. So let's see how quick it can happen, but I'm confident sort of 4 to 5 weeks, and it should be done. Oh, I don't know, weird echo in here, it's so quiet. So look, I hope this has helped people who are buying houses or about to buy a house. Just some insight into what I do, how I work with investors, how I make them money, how I help them learn about property, and lots of friggin' wires. Lord, I do not envy the electrician who is gonna come here today and try and fix this shit. Look at my sexy black sink. Oh yeah, my ceramic sink. This is so heavy. Right, gang. I'm off to view some properties and read a legal pack for something I might buy today and exchange on it today. So I hope this has been useful. And any questions, put me a message. If you DM me on Insta, I'll probably be quicker than Facebook. But I shall leave you with this beautiful, beautiful view. Beautiful, eh? You walk out the front door and you see that, eh? Lovely. Job's a good end.